Hey everyone. Yeah, I just have a question. The price now is so bad, to be honest. The holders are so sad. So we just need an answer for the crypto community, for the Polygon. So what's next?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think first is I would point you to the entire crypto market as a whole for the exact same conclusion. I don't think there's one token hype that you can point to where that is not true. You could point to every other token, and you can reach the exact same conclusion. So I would tell you that the crypto market is not rational. Look, there's a fundamental way that you can value tokens. It's actually like pretty easy. Just look at what value you get in tokens, and the answer is look at tokens that are burned, and then look at fees generated that go to either holders of the tokens or stakers. And when you look at Polygon, um, and you look at fees being generated and the burn and fees going to stakers, what you see is that it's performing as a top five blockchain, sometimes top three. And so, you know, the question is, why does that not show up in the token? And what people will say is it's bad tokenomics. And I will say, explain to me how it's different tokenomics than anyone else. And then people will say, well, it's inflation. And I say, well, Polygon's inflation is lower than the inflation of basically every other token. And then people say, well, it's still the inflation. And I'll be like, okay, but explain that relative to the rest of the market. Nobody's been able to explain that to me. What I would say is that the crypto market operates on vibes. And I don't think that's going to remain forever, but I also don't get to choose when it stops operating on vibes. So the only thing that I can do is one of two things. I can either continue to build, have the community build along with us, and try to drive more and more fees that actually change the fundamentals, which are already, by the way, incredibly strong. And eventually the market becomes rational. Or I can completely manipulate the token, which is illegal, and I'm not going to do that. And so, what I hear sometimes in the community is, well, make it happen. It's like, okay, there's only one way to do it, like pump and dump stuff. And that's extremely illegal, and I'm not interested in doing it. So you're left with the fundamentals. And the fundamentals already exist in Pol and on the Polygon chain. And they continue to actually just get stronger. And so yeah, I think I don't have a good answer for you other than the entire crypto market is in the dumpsters and it's not rational right now. And you need to decide whether you think it'll ever become rational and whether Polygon will continue to perform well when it is rational, because currently the fundamentals are very strong.
Yeah, just to add to that, so if you want to check out a website, so I just posted up to the very top part of the page. We have a community member, Vadim, that is super great, and you can go to poltrack.tech. You can check out, what's going on with the current tokenomics, the burn rate. We've been deflationary